was a white male jumped off.
Every siren, every turn, every second matters. In these police motorcycle chases, speed pushes reason to the edge and instinct takes over. Real footage, real tension, no second chances. Stay tuned. This is where adrenaline becomes reality.
If they can, I give up!
Wait, did that scooter really hit nearly 60 miles per hour? Even more shocking, the rider left the highway and entered a path meant for cyclists and pedestrians. He may have expected the officer to stop following. Instead, the chase was just getting tighter. At first it looked like a routine stolen bike alert. Then the rider twisted the throttle and suddenly no one knew where the next danger would appear. A crowded crossing, a sharp turn, a pedestrian behind a parked car. That uncertainty makes urban motorcycle pursuits difficult. The suspect could change direction in seconds, while officers had to read traffic, protect bystanders, and keep the bike in sight. The chase seemed open-ended until one corner changed everything. The rider struck the curb, left the motorcycle, and tried to disappear on foot. Officers adapted immediately, closed the gap, and secured him on the sidewalk. The takeaway: unpredictable choices may delay an arrest, but they usually create more evidence, more charges, and fewer safe exits.
Você com a equipe 34, indivíduo na mão e motocicleta, cancele.
First is black backpack with something yellow hanging out of it. No tag.
Do not watch only the ATV. Watch what the patrol car refuses to do. The rider repeatedly chooses sidewalks, grass, and narrow turns, almost inviting the officer into a reckless mistake. That is where discipline becomes more important than speed.
You're starting on Wilson.
Stand by. Come up Indian River Road. Turning right.
High traffic, 643, turning right on Indian River Road.
These are 30, no traffic.
East 30, no traffic.
On Indian River, light traffic.
The cruiser stays close enough to maintain visual contact, but leaves enough distance to react. When the ATV enters a route the patrol car cannot safely mirror, the officer changes the angle instead of forcing the issue. That keeps the pursuit from becoming tunnel vision. The objective is not simply to stay on the rear tires. It is to anticipate where the rider must return, limit the available exits, and protect traffic at the same time.
P56, no traffic, right on Marjorie.
Radio speed are 40, make a left onto road clear.
Police arrest the rider shortly afterward. No dramatic gamble is needed, just patience, route awareness, and controlled pressure. Sometimes the smartest pursuit move is the one an officer chooses not to make.
In the woods right here, Eau Claire Avenue.
Amid the bustling rhythm of Rockham Street, a high-speed chase unfolded. A textbook example of urban pursuit tactics in action. When a red motorcycle ignored orders and shot through traffic like an arrow, Rockham didn't charge head-on. Instead, they executed a layered strategy. One unit pursued directly, while another cut off key intersections ahead.
Sai, 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 sai! Vai!
As the suspect weaved onto sidewalks and narrowly missed pedestrians, officers maintained calm control, minimizing any risk to civilians. The climax came when a police motorbike surged forward, blocking the escape route and forcing the suspect to flee on foot, only to be safely subdued seconds later inside a convenience store.
rapidão. Cara, bagunça. Dá licença, dá licença. O bagulho é B.O. É B.O. Levanta.
Esse é meu anúncio, é minha moto.
Levanta! Para, já era.
Como que você tá falando, rapaz? Eu tô já com a motocicleta, eu divido aqui dentro da beira.
A clean finish, no injuries, proof that in every clash between panic and discipline, it's composure and professional strategy that serve as the strongest weapons to protect the public.
Você é emocionado então, né? Chefe, make sure, senhoridade. Make sure.
A motorcycle pursuit at 130 miles per hour creates a difficult tactical problem. A patrol car cannot safely copy every movement, and physical intervention against a rider can carry enormous risk. Tracking becomes just as important as chasing. Ashton reportedly used the sport bike's acceleration and narrow profile to weave through traffic, run red lights, and repeatedly open distance. He also crossed from Volusia County into Seminole County, requiring communication beyond a single department.
Yeah, might as well. I said might as well. Yeah, just be safe. Yeah.
The Air One crew became the stabilizing element. From above, aviation could maintain visual contact without being trapped by intersections, traffic congestion, or sudden lane changes. Ground officers could then reposition instead of blindly racing behind him.
He's probably going to get off somewhere and try to get gas. He's hoping if he gets far enough lead, nobody will know where he's at.
Yeah, well, the camera reaches a lot farther, so we're doing our best here. Yeah, we'll come back there if we have to, but we're gonna Wilson Bay Court now. North on Wilson Bay.
This is controlled pressure. Maintain observation, share direction updates, and wait for the rider to slow, stop, or enter an area where officers can act with less danger to the public. Restraint may look less dramatic on camera, but it often prevents the chase from becoming worse.
Get off the bike. Get off the bike. Turn off the bike and get off the bike. Turn off the bike and get off the bike.
Just a kid.
Get off the bike.
I'm cooperating. I'm just a kid.
I gave up. I'm just a kid.
You messed up,
I'm
bro.
just a kid.
Sanford officers eventually detained Ashton near a 7-Eleven without needing a high-speed roadside confrontation. The arrest demonstrates an important principle. The smartest tactic is not always the most aggressive one. It is the tactic that ends the threat while limiting unnecessary risk.
On the other black crotch rocket.
Also at a gas station.
What gas station?
A lot of gas stations, so.
Where'd you start your night out at? Where do you live?
My house.
Where's that?
Avenue.
Where'd you go after that?
And we went to Wawa.
Which Wawa?
The one in New Smyrna.
Westbound 108 at 140th. We're following a motorcycle. Very high rate of speed. Splitting traffic. Dangerous operation here. Yeah, splitting traffic, eh?
Do you remember hearing about this chase back in 2015? What began as an ordinary day in Surrey quickly became a story many local residents would not forget. A fleeing motorcyclist led RCMP through city streets and directly into Guilford town center, turning a familiar shopping destination into an unpredictable public safety scene.
Drove his motorcycle right up to the glass for the Walmart.
We have more security portable. We're notifying them right now.
Upper level parking lot right by the Walmart sign, and he's gone. Drove his motorcycle right up to the glass for the Walmart.
So he drive through Walmart in the motorway?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, out to 108 and 152, and he's now southbound into the mall on the north side of 108 by the Sears for fight from police.
It's on the Penn crossing.
Yeah.
Looking back, the footage carries more than nostalgia. It shows how one reckless decision can place officers, shoppers, and bystanders in danger within seconds. In emergencies like this, staying alert, remaining calm, and following police instructions can help prevent further harm. Did this incident change how you viewed safety in crowded public places?
He had to jump out of the way. He's now southbound on the pedestrian bridge going over Highway 1. This will spit him out at Tynehead, and like 168.
I was about to say, don't you do it, bro.
When the emergency lights flashed on, Kerr Station Road turned into a battlefield between reason and panic. Officer Lucas chose a cold, calculated strategy, a safe pursuit, patience, forcing his opponent to surrender on his own.
Northbound through campground, it's a white male, black t-shirt, black shorts. If you would notify cabin, see if they've got any units that can assist.
Meanwhile, Michael Zuber let fear take the wheel, turning a minor violation into a chain of serious offenses.
Still northbound, 55 past Liberty.
Northbound past Liberty, 55.
There was a white male jumped off around, wrecked out.
This story didn't end with a crash, but with a clear lesson. Mastering yourself is harder than mastering speed.
Kerr Station and Earnhardt Circle. It's going to be close.
Every alley looked like another escape route, until one became a trap. The rider kept pushing deeper through the streets as officers followed, issued commands, and warned him to stop before the situation produced a serious accident.
Melhor você parar, filho. Troca ideia, filho.
The tension came from what could not be seen. Narrow passages create blind corners, limited space, and almost no recovery room. The rider may have believed those streets were helping him disappear, but they were also steadily reducing his options. Behind him, the officers stayed organized through radio updates and continued verbal warnings.
Você é cansado, filho. Você é cansado. Você é cansado. Para, filho. Para. Voltando pro piscinão. Você para, filho. Você é cansado, filho.
Then the movement suddenly stopped. No more turns, no more openings. The rider had entered a narrow alley with nowhere to go. Officers closed in, secured him, and ended the pursuit without the dramatic collision many viewers may have expected. The relief comes from a simple fact. The chase ended before an uninvolved road user paid for someone else's panic.
TKS, pai. Para e troca ideia, vacilão. Eu falei pra você, filho. Eu falei, você não toca nada. Parabéns. Para e troca ideia. Você é ruim, você é ruim. Não, e por que não parou, trocou ideia? Era só parar, louco. Era trocava ideia com nós lá. Se parava, trocava ideia.
On the North Little Rock Highway, a Dodge Ram 1500 pursued for grand theft turned into a textbook test of police TV eye skills. Amid heavy traffic, Officer Ledden coordinated with surgical precision, maintaining control and preventing casualties. While the suspect recklessly tried to flee, the officers relied on reason and discipline to overcome panic. Their calm and accuracy kept the community safe, a powerful reminder that justice is always present.
Got him on camera. I'm on the map. I've got him up here at 11, I think. I'm going to change the shit out just a second. Get the fuck out. I'm coming out. Stay off the radio for a minute. Coming out. It's going to be abandoned largely.
Okay.
Careful. We got 1054.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's slowing up.
In Arkansas, the fear of being pulled over sent the rider into an adrenaline spiral, speeding up, cutting off cars, and ignoring signals.
Please turn us up! You will be dead!
The ASP didn't fight back with speed. They maintained a reaction distance, kept warning lights flashing, relayed route updates, and anticipated the point of forced stop.
Good. Southbound.
10-15 one time.
My cab, I'll be out with them. We got fire.
Yeah, 10-4 there, secondary.
The chase ended with the motorcycle catching fire from overload, forcing the suspect to abandon it and be safely detained. The message for viewers: the city isn't a racetrack. Easing off the throttle and turning on reason costs far less than any legal or repair bill.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure you knew who I was walking up here on you.
Yeah.
Don't miss out. Stay ahead of the game. Subscribe now and hit the bell so you never miss a moment. See you in the next storm of speed.